Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of Factorio. This would be episode 6. So let's start the game and see what happens. Now we have been having some difficulties with electricity, but that appears to have gone away. Interesting. Okay, so let's not worry about that for now. What I am going to worry about is this storage tank is completely full. So I'm gonna start oh, hello. Let's do batteries. That's a good thing to research. Batteries are useful because they're used in Science Pack 3s, and they're useful because they're used in laser turrets and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep talking about the uses of batteries. However, I am going to change this because I think we're pretty good on ammo for now, especially because it's basic ammo. Now, since electricity is no longer a really big issue, one thing I want to keep prioritizing is making robots. Now, I know these electric engines are going to be helping us out a lot in the eventual robotics stage. We will also likely need to Alright, well, we're gonna need to make batteries. I'm just gonna work on making some advanced ammunition here for now. So for that I'm gonna need to route some copper, and that's gonna get interesting in the best possible sense of the word. Okay. What I'm going to do is, this is going to be fun. I am going to put a splitter right there. Boom. And it's going to go underground here. Pop out there. Belt, belt. Belt, belt, belt. Ooh, kind of want it to go further, but without running that belt off. So I'm going to have it go here. Belt. Belt, 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 belt. Oh. Belt, belt, belt. Perfect. We've got some copper going off to this side. Excellent. Now that we've got that rerouted, let's take this guy apart, and we are going to put it down right here. And that's going to work out quite excellently. We're even going to take that copper there. And we are going to... Oh, I guess we can't actually make better ammo yet. Fun. What we are going to do is put in a fast inserter, however. I'm not too worried about our current ammo stocks. I think they are excellent. So I'm not going to really bother with... making more simple ammo. I think we need military too for advanced ammo. Yeah, probably. You know what I just realized? This thing really doesn't need to be that complicated. What if we can just go like this? Yeah, that's much simpler. It's also going to free up some room for our eventual robotics piles. Now, wonder which one of these is going to be properly set up for the, what's the word I'm looking for here? Oh, yep, our electricity's going down again. Okay, so I'm guessing there's something to do with lamps. Speaking of which, I should probably put down a couple more lamps. Having watched a couple more Let's Plays, I noticed that lamps are actually really helpful for being able to see what's going on. Especially on YouTube. Like, I can see things fine at night, from what I have seen on YouTube, but you guys cannot see things quite so fine at night. So I'm going to make sure I've got a good amount of lamps. Hey, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we need military 2 for piercing rounds. Do I want to do military 2 or do I want to keep rushing robotics? You know, military 2 is going to research quick, so let's just do that. I'm also going to drop a lamp down here for funsies. Make that a little bit easier to see. Let's see here. Let's dump some pipe. There we go. How are we doing? We're doing pretty good in the electronics department. Very good. Wow, I'm enjoying that. Nope. And we're getting attacked some more. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to wall in our base a little bit. Let us actually, instead of just making bricks here, let's actually turn those bricks into walls. How are we gonna do that? By making another assembler, for one thing. Yay! Alright, I believe we need advanced electronics. Yep, we need advanced electronics. Where's our second assembler? Not yet ready. I think I need a junk chest. That would probably be helpful. I'm also gonna dump some of this stone here, because I really don't need that much stone. Let's see here. I'm expecting this to get one 3x3 bigger, so it's gonna end up going out to this power conduit, inserter, going to there, and then to there. Perfect. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna replace this guy with a long-hander, and it's gonna put stuff down right there, and then I'm gonna have a short-hander right there, and might as well just put a power cable down for now. I don't really care where it is. And a regular inserter there. I'm actually gonna replace this one with a fast inserter. Make stone walls. Perfect, look at that. And this guy is gonna A, keep up with the long-hander, and B, wow, we've got a lot of stone here now. Okay, you know what? I'm going to block you off to there, because that's probably going to be a good amount of stone walls. We're also going to make another steel chest and drop it right there. And then we're going to put a bunch of stone in it. There we go. Grab some more steel, because we will need it. Now that we've got military 2, let's make piercing rounds magazines, which require steel and copper. They also do, I think it's roughly double damage. Might be a little bit better than that. I'm not sure. Anyway, we need to start making batteries. That is going to take some creative use of A, water, and B, petroleum gas. Because we need sulfuric acid for batteries. Now, sulfuric acid, let's make a chemical plant for that. I'm probably going to set up somewhere over here, because we've got a nice source of petroleum gas here. Wow, you are just... Did we just seriously finish up that chest? No? Okay. We really need a... I'm thinking maybe, like, reset this tank. That's going to be a huge waste of light oil. I think I might have to do it. Unless... I'm thinking if it would be... I mean, if I move this tank up too, I could probably use some underground piping to pipe it over to here somewhere. And then eventually I could set up like an oil cracking somewhere here to pump petroleum this way into the sulfur thingy, which is gonna make pump into the sulfuric acid thingy, which is going to go here, and then put a tank down right there, which is then going to be routed to probably over here for making actual batteries, because they will be useful along with electric motors. This is going to take some interesting preparations. Let's make a couple more chemical plants first. Which side do we need to put? Okay, yeah, so petroleum gas goes in on this side, water goes in on that side. It's 2 blocks away. That is perfect. That is exactly where we need it. Let's get a couple of pumps. Actually, let's just get 1 pump. And let's grab some pipes. Gonna need a bunch of them. Probably some underground pipes as well. Where'd the pump go? There it is. Okay. Now this is gonna take some creative piping. First off, that. Second off, this. Excellent. So we got that part hooked up. Now we run you to... Oh, can't quite run it all the way. Okay, and we can't really run it to there, can we? That's a little obnoxious. I was thinking that would have made life a lot easier. Actually, why don't we do that? We can go like this. Oh, wait. We got a power cable in the way. Yeah, just put power over there. And we are going to run pipe. Where'd that one go? There we are. Pipe. Excellent. Now things are going quite well. We've got petroleum, we've got water, and we are making sulfur. That is exactly what we need to be doing. Now from there, we need another chemical plant, which is going to make sulfuric acid, which requires sulfur, iron plates, and water. Sourcing iron plates is kinda gonna be a pain down here. Unless we just put a smelter like right there, which is actually kinda tempting. We could really just put a little smelting operation down here and problem solved. Let's just do that. You know what? I'm actually gonna move this guy out a little bit. Like so we can have a little backlog of sulfur build up. Meantime, let's take down some of these trees that are in the way. Get ready to drop a little miner. Perfect. Yeah, just move it farther back. Why not? Okay, so here we need to run it into a smelter, which we obviously don't have enough stone bricks to build. So let's just go grab some stone bricks. Yeah, I know I can build crappy smelters, but I'd rather build nice smelters. Steel furnaces, that's the word I'm looking for. They're gonna end up getting replaced anyway. This one I might actually just manually power. Yeah, why not? I'm just gonna go like this. Then I'm gonna have it run to there. Boom. Now the idea here being, we got sulfur with a little back up there. I'm actually gonna do a little splitter action here to have coal come in everywhere. Why am I making belts? That's dumb. I've got plenty of belts. I don't really need that long term. I'm probably gonna get rid of that little coal belt eventually once I get electronic smelting going on. But for now. Excellent. Now we just need to run some water to it, which is going to require some more interesting piping. Specifically, going to there. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna go underground pipe and run an underground pipe from there to there. There's the underground pipe. Perfect. Now we've got water, so we can start making sulfuric acid. Yay! For which we need a storage tank. Let's build a storage tank. Oh, we got some solid fuel. Interesting. I'm gonna put the storage tank like this, because then we can always just pipe some off from right there. It's not really an issue, and I guess it's a little bit expandable out in that direction. Now that we've gotten that figured out, let's see what we need for batteries. We need iron plates, we need copper plates, and we need sulfuric acid, and it's made in a chemical plant. Excellent. So if I was to put, say, what did I want to do here? I wanted to do cracking here. That's actually probably not going to work out anymore, is it? Because of how we're running piping. Is there a better place I could put cracking operations? Woo. Let's see here. Down, up. I could try to run cracking operations here, but that would be complicated. For now, let's research robotics, because that's going to end up being helpful. Okay, I guess I'm not going to be putting cracking operations here, so space constraints just went down quite a bit. Just going to throw our little chemical plant that's going to make batteries right there. I'm going to pipe some sulfuric acid to it. I'm actually going to use underground pipe for that, even though it doesn't really look like there's any point to it. When you've got two solid pipes, you can't run through them. But surprisingly enough, you can run between two underground pipes, even though they're right next to each other. So that works out pretty well. Now, how are we going to get iron to there? Thinking a little bit of creative belting, as always. I'm actually going to do a double splitter, so I'm going to do a splitter there. Just for funsies, I'm going to throw a splitter in right there. That way we've got iron coming in on both sides of the belt. That's going to be nice. And here, we are going to go, oop, and we're going to dip under that storage tank. And run it all the way to there with an underground belt. Excellent. So now we got iron. Now, what are we going to do for copper? Oof, we don't really have... We've got some copper plates here that are not being actively used. Let's do a little bit of splitter magic to make it look nice, as always. So just having copper plates on both sides. Excellent. And let's run these plates down into this vicinity. I realize it would be way easier to just like occasionally refill a chest and then give it to robots. That was actually my original thought. But then having seen... I mean, logistic robots, they're useful. They're really useful. But in one of my other games, the one that I mentioned at the very beginning of this playthrough, my second factory, I'm at the point where, I mean, I've got several rocket launches done already, so it's not like I'm having issues with beating the game or anything. But I've got like 700 or 800 logistic robots in the air at any given point in time. and that's causing some obnoxious amounts of lag. I know that to some people that's really not that many robots. Actually, I wonder if I can go underground right there. I'm just gonna make a bunch of underground belts. Here I'm not gonna be able to do that though. But you know, 700 or 800 logistic robots. That's quite a bit for me. Yes. So I'm gonna try to belt as much as I can. Also, it's just so much cooler when everything is running on a belt in these ridiculous twisting pathways, and it's just awesome. It looks cool, I think. People may disagree wholeheartedly. Because it does kind of look like a rat's nest of belts. So yeah, I realize that, but I don't think that's a bad thing, you know, because when it's working and everything's going great and you're just like, wow, that is amazing how that works out. And we got batteries, so that's nice. I'm probably going to run them along here. That's partly why I wanted to get this part underground. Then I can grab off of them for a robot assembler that's going to be like right there. So let's see here. Let's do something like that. I'm almost out of belts. Let's go grab some belts. Eep. Thankfully, I've got plenty of belts, and I'm gonna actually go ahead and grab some grabbers too. Okay, whoop. There we go. Perfect. Now we got batteries. Also thinking about blue science, because that requires batteries, smart inserters, and what else does it require? Batteries, smart inserters, I think advanced circuits and steel. Right? Yeah, battery, advanced circuits, smart inserters, and steel. Now, smart inserters are kind of a pain to make, because you take a regular inserter, then you add iron and electric circuits, and then you add even more electric circuits. They are actually quite circuit heavy. That's kind of obnoxious, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to get around that. You know, in the meantime, I'm going to build a couple more assemblers, or just one more assembler. Wow, we're still not, like, I've put in a lot of chemistry here, and we're still not hitting the limit on electricity, so something interesting is definitely going on with our, whoop. I was trying to run a splitter through there, you know, make the, okay, we need more iron. Let's go grab some iron. Wow, we've got plenty of iron over here. I'm not even gonna grab it off the belt anymore. I'm just gonna grab plates from the stack. Okay, where'd the splitter? Splitter. Belt. Belt. Hey! Now we've got batteries coming in on both sides, and it's all shiny. Look at that. Okay. Kind of want to get blue science started soon, because like having a bunch of robots is cool, but they don't actually really do anything until you've got roboports and or not roboports, logistical chests and stuff, and those take blue science to make. So let's see here. Alright, we got a good supply of copper wire here. I guess we got iron plates coming in there, and we've got plenty of iron plates that I can grab from right there. Of course, grabbing them from right there is difficult, so I'm probably not going to rely on those. I am going to... And I guess I'm going to have to take some off there. I wonder if I can really expand these iron mines. And it does not look like I could. I could put something there. I'll definitely mess with the coal a little bit. And it would mess with my smelting operations. I think we might need to find some more iron to exploit. Or just start exploiting this vein even more. Okay, those biter attacks are getting annoying. I'm gonna put up like a full curtain wall on this side. Is our green signs barely keeping up? Huh. I saw the electricity fluctuate, but still says we're good on power. Okay, that'll probably be enough for now. Alright. Oh, I said I was going to illuminate stuff too. Illumination. There we go. Look at that. It's all lit up and bright and shiny. This part, however, is not. Let's just throw a lamp there. Make a bunch more lamps. Alright. Just gonna wall probably pretty much right over this one stone. Excellent. And then we'll just put a couple turrets everywhere. More or less everywhere. Let's see here. Okay, I guess I can only build one turret right now. Let's do a turret on the corner. Maybe like a turret down here somewhere. This guy should probably get repaired. Generally. Yep, I ran out of repair pack. Oh well. We have a lot of copper. Copper is, whoo, yeah, we've got plenty of copper. Look at that. Plenty of wire too. Sadly, iron is our limiting reagent currently. Wonder how I'm gonna get these guys over to a blue science. It'll get interesting. Like, exceedingly interesting. I might just... Aha! Yes, we need more electricity. Finally caught it. Visible and just obvious and no longer all mysterious and stuff. Okay, let's build more electricity. Yeah, you've got plenty of ammo still. We really need to put another gun turret down over there. Alright, so this part's all defended. Actually, if I look at the map, like if I just wall off this little bit here, this entire area basically is going to be defended. And maybe like wall off a little bit there. So I'm gonna probably end up doing that. But for now, let's get power. Ooh! Got robotics. Let's research logistic robots. First off, let's set up a robot frame thingy. It's gonna take electronic circuits, which we can probably divert from there, and steel, which we can divert from there. Okay, let's, how are we gonna do this with steel? This is gonna get interesting. Okay, I'm gonna start putting in fast inserters everywhere. And I'm definitely gonna need a long hander for the steel, which is coming in from there. I still have a splitter, excellent. That's gonna divert some electronic circuits my way. Ooh. That could be fun. Thinking if I have this guy go there. Ah, that wouldn't work out great with the batteries, though. Oh, wait, yes it would. Check this out. Okay, so I'm gonna move this guy down here. So I still have access to those. I can grab batteries from right there. I can either grab steel from... Oh, I could just grab steel from directly from here and then circuit down to there and then grab circuits. Perfect. That would be excellent. That's way simpler than what I was actually thinking. Yeah, I'm going to turn the circuits off to the side so they don't accidentally interfere with the gears here. Could use a long hander as well. Oh, I guess I've already got a couple long handers. I'm going to need both of them. And where are those fast inserters? Fast inserter, fast inserter. Now I just need to turn the power on. Doop, doop. That's how we do power. You make flying robot frames. Look at that. That's working like a charm. Gonna have these flying robot frames go into... I'm gonna end up doing that. But for now, we need a chest for them. Boomski. Those of you that are a little confused as to what this guy is doing here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the flying robot frames go directly from here to there, where they're going to likely be turned into logistic robots, and then I'm going to actually have logistic robots that I have pre-built carry them from here over to a roboport where they're just going to be launched. So it's going to be like a completely self-sustaining logistic robot factory. And that's going to work for a while. Eventually that's going to lead to a mild overload of logistic robots, but we will deal with that issue when we get to it, which is thankfully not right now. We really need to speed this guy up, or possibly make another green science. Might actually be able to make another green science if we move these two over an interesting amount. Or we could just grab here and then just have it drop directly into this chest. I'm going to worry about that later. For now, we've got... Our electric troubles are gone again. I'm thinking it's the lamps. It's got to be the lamps, because everything else is relatively consistent drain. Except for our oil industry, which is, wow, our oil refinery, as you can see, is just going all over the place. It's going from all the way down here at 168 kilowatts to nearly 3 times as much here. Should probably put ammo in those gun turrets. Alright, I think I'm going to put off electricity for a little bit longer. For several reasons, most of which are... Let's grab some copper so we can make more gun turrets, and then we need more iron. That's going to be way more than enough to reload all the turrets. Doop doop. Oh, I think I grabbed some gears. Pretty sure that's what the gun turrets end up using, so let's just not worry about that. Okay. Now my plan is simple. Here, I'm going to put down another gun turret. Because it appears that all the biters are running directly down. Here, I'm going to put a gun turret like right there. And then I'm just going to load them all up. And reload that one. So all of our gun turrets are doing pretty good. Realize I could probably just like wipe out this biter camp and that biter camp because they're actually in the field of pollution, therefore they're the ones causing all the attacks. But I don't want to do any early combat that forces evolution, and evolution leads to bad things happening. In other words, behemoth biters. Those are really, really, really unfun. Or, well, I mean, they're fun in the Dwarf Fortress sense of the word. Let's put it that way. Ah, yep. So to make requester chests, we need blue science. Let's do solar panels for now. Those are actually going to end up being helpful. And let's possibly make some blue science packs. So if I just grab a bunch of batteries, grab a bunch of advanced circuits, I guess I really need to make my own smart inserters, don't I? I can only make 28 before I run out of, what is it, copper? You know what I'm going to do? Grab a bunch of wire. And I'm going to grab a bunch of circuits. And now I'm going to make a bunch of smart inserters. Yeah, I know. Manual science, it's really, really obnoxious. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have probably this guy, like, make... Hey, we can have him start making logistic robots. Excellent. So I need to build a roboport, don't I? I am not even remotely worried about anything that is going on over there, because there's a lot of turrets, and they can deal with it. There are my gears. Let's just build like 2 roboports. So one is going to be to maintain that little wall. One's probably going to be right here in the middle. Might actually need to build a third one to connect the two. Now we got plenty of steel plates. Okay. So, let's figure this out. Let's do... What are we missing? Iron? Or maybe inserters, of which we can grab a pile. Let's just grab a pile of those, grab a pile of this stuff, make a couple more fast inserters. Roboport, we've got one. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, if I put it down here, it can still maintain the walls. However, we want it to be able to feed the turrets. So we want to have it right about there. So that'll be able to feed turrets. Second one, we want them to be connected in a network, so might as well put it, yeah, I guess here. That's relatively out of the way. Considering, like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna reroute this iron a little bit so I can stick it in there. It's gonna be a little alcove for our roboport. That's gonna give us slightly better eventual coverage, just because it goes a little farther down. Where'd that roboport go? There it is. Yep, fits perfect. Is it? It's connected, right? Can't see if it's connected yet because there's no power. Okay. Wow, this one can go like all the way out here. Thinking I might stick it like out here somewhere. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Ooh. This guy doesn't fit with the smelters. Alright, let's put it down here for now. That'll fit a little better with the oil industry. Okay, so these two are powered. This one needs to get powered before it'll work. And then we need to fill them all up with repair packs. And robots. Just so far going to be primarily... Alright, now we're definitely going to start running into power problems. Yeah, we are definitely having some power problems. Alright, well, I'm probably going to just make a bunch of logistic robots, for one thing. And after I make a bunch of logistic robots, I'm probably going to end the episode for now. And that will be because, well, I mean time-wise mostly. Mostly because of time. And the fact that I don't want to deal with power at this moment in time. Yeah. So we've got some logistic robots. We can start making... Oh, I guess, yeah, we can start making passive acceptor chests, which require steel. I think steel. Oh, no, we can't even make smart chests yet. We need to do... run into this issue before. What do we need to research for smart chests? Circuit network. Ah. That's unpleasant. So we need to do circuit network. Then we need to do logistics system. And that's going to be... Okay. Yeah. So I'm thinking next episode we're going to start off, make some electricity. Then after that we are going to research circuit network so we can start making smart chests and replacing most of the steel chests that are in this vicinity with smart chests, as well as pretty much all the other steel chests we even have. Then we're gonna, once we figure all that out, probably gonna start making like construction robots and figuring out good ways to expand our factory. Yeah. So with that, like, share, comment, subscribe, advise, idea, why aren't you working? Not enough sulfuric acid. Not enough sulfur. Not enough hydrocarbons. Okay. I realize it's a huge waste of light oil, but it's been a bottleneck for our oil industry, so it just needs to go. Really just needs to go. As you can see, look at that. Our oil industry is basically back to running, no problem. Yeah. We need to get some cracking going. So advanced oil processing, that's also in the works. That requires blue science as well. Anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe, idea, advise, all of the above. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!